This is the oldest mountain range in North America, which is why it's also so small. The younger the mountains, the taller they are. One of the only primates that have this thing called a hyoid bone. Hyoid. Our human being hyoid bone is just the right distance above your voice box to allow us to make the really sophisticated, complicated, awesome sounds that we can make when we're singing, like super high and really low. This is a gentleman from the Osage Nation who came back to play music while standing in one of the creeks.
It sounded kind of like singing, the way flute sounds.
Interesting. You used the flute, go ahead.
Or it was easy to find because young trees had the same shape as a flute.
That is a fascinating observation. And think about the people who lived here and listen to those sounds and what that did in their brain to make them think, ooh, I'd like to replicate that through music. Sometimes it's really nice to close your eyes. You certainly don't have to. Do your best to be still and just listen for a moment to everything you can hear. When I do this, we'll stop. Silent.
Right, Ruby?
And that is an Irish fife. Does that remind anybody of anything we were looking at? The Osage flute. Very, very similar. So these folks living in very similar places, similar looking places, made very similar instruments. Do you notice the difference between this music and the music we heard made by the Osage? What do you notice?
They're not blowing out.
Ooh, they're not sucking in like the other one was. What else, Archie?
I noticed that, I know something that's the same that the flute uses.
The flute is in this, the flute and drum. And like any human beings, when they make music, why are they making music? What are they doing when they make music together? Why? Why do they get together?
To be happy and like to get to know each other and stuff.
To be
Friends
happy,
and
Amelia.
family.
To get together, to get to know each other. And so they added the banjo, to the fiddle, to the drum, to the flute. And that's what slowly developed into what we kind of now consider Ozark heritage music. And let's listen to what that sounds when we put all those instruments together. Macy, hold on that, please.
Right. What about mom?
But just take a minute, let's just listen and see if you've got anything in your heart, your mind, your soul. Just see how you feel. If you were to create music, if you knew how to play 6 instruments like Jack Bowden, what kind of song might you make? So let's take a moment and let's just be silent and listen to the inside of your brain. And I'll snap when we're done. Ready? You can close your eyes, you can keep them open. And let's listen. Ready? Let's try some silence. Go. Come on, Abel. What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about how nature grows and how it can be formed by just a single seed. When we were in the silence, I heard the calming of the brook.
Say that again. You heard the
calming of the brook.
the calming?
Of the brook.
It made you feel calm?
Yeah.